Hi and welcome to another video by yours and only Paradox, and today I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks when it comes to the beads buff that you can have in the game. So long story short, you're going to be collecting bead powder as you do your secret room, maybe you do the guild shop trades, and you're just going to start accumulating more every day, and these you later on turn into beads that can be used to buff you. So the different kinds of grades of beads, about 7. You're gonna come across epic beads, and they are gonna give you more stats per level. I have so far a few grade 7s and a few grade 8s that I'm using. And how should you reason when you start equipping them? The way I am doing it, that I think is one of the better ones, is that I want to get as much as percentage-based beads as possible. This is because from my beastery I will get all the basic stats or flat stats, and the percentage one is gonna take that as a source and then boost it further. And it's a quite rare stat to get hold of elsewhere, so that's why I'm sort of liking to use the percentage based on beads. Before I'm gonna explain a bit more in depth about that thinking, we're just gonna take the red buff that is spawning right there, and then we're gonna move in to talk about how you should think when you are leveling your beads and crafting. So this is something I found out recently, but you can increase your odds of crafting more high grade beads by just paying a bit of attention to the mold you have activated. Okay, so we go back into beads here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Here in the crafting phase, you see that we're gonna be getting grade 1s for 20 bead powder. And what is this indicating? It's basically, if we press this question mark, it says that bead crafting uses mold that comes in 4 grades of quality. Every time you craft a bead, the grade of the mold will randomly change. The higher the grade, the more chances you have to craft a rare beads. So what this is saying is that we can actually get high quality of beads depending on what grade is saying there. And what I've noticed is recently is if you just craft one bead at a time, you will start changing the different grade. And this is what you would like to do until you get grade 3 and above. When you do get the grade 3 and above, that is when you press craft 10 beads, and boom, did you see? I got an epic grade 8 attack buff, which is immensely good. This is one reason you really need to not waste your beads. You have to wait until there's grade 3 and above, because what this does is it increases your odds of getting rare beads. You can still get rare beads if you have grade 1, but it's significantly smaller. But you notice that little thing has actually given me a better grade buff than I have already. This grade 7 level 21 is only giving me 3.7 attack, while this grade 8 is already giving me physical attack bonus of 4%. Now let's continue with this and see if we have any more luck while doing this sort of pattern. So all we do is wait until it says grade 3, and then we craft 10 beads. This time we were not lucky, but we have another grade 3. So we'll do it again, and we get a few blue and a few green. We'll press sort, and we get one more, and we get a blue, and now we're actually out of beads. So, oh, actually we have a few more there, but I don't think we have enough to create another 10, so we're just gonna do this and see, can I craft 10? No, and just craft one at a time. So, oh, we have forgotten the red one, I'm sorry. Here we go. So that is the simple trick I want you to keep in mind when molding your beads, is keep track on what grade it says there, and when it says grade 3 and above, go ahead and do that craft 10 beads options. I learned this yesterday, and I've been playing this game for nearly 1.5 months now. It's just a trick you had to do to assure that you get higher quality beads, and not only is it going to give you a better chance to get more epic beads, but also as you go ahead and level them, you will level them up way faster. So we'll go ahead and take all the rare beads, physical attack buffs. It says 413, but it's actually going to be a percentage number very soon. and boom, level up. And what you're going to notice is that I cannot have two beads of the same here, so I'm just going to go and unequip this one, and you will see if I try to equip this, it will say I cannot have it two of the same type. So I can unequip my grade 7, and now take this bead and take the earlier one, Epic, I had and leveled up with. Reason being that I can't use both at the same time, so I will just go ahead and increase the grade on my current bead. And I think if I press sort, it's going to update correctly here that it's now a level 21. Okay, now we equip it. And we equip one I took off for show. So how should you be thinking when you have beads with percentage based and flat based? The recommendation I've gotten is that you should level up all your best beads to level 21, and then you should flip your focus towards the flat beads above level 21 and beyond. And this is because they're going to yield higher or more significant change in stats from 22 and beyond. This is basically a break when you're going to notice it's way harder to level them up. So the small percentage is actually lower than the amount of flat stat can give you. And with flat, I'm basically meaning a basic stat. But we're going to go ahead and take another red crater here before I finish this video up with just explaining a bit. So a flat basic stat would be this one, which gives you 16k HP, while a percentage would be one of those. And the yield I can get from going up one level higher would not give you as much as the flat stats you would get from a bead of life, for instance. So that is what I want you to take with you from this video. Just go with the best bead you have available for your class, and also make sure that when you're crafting beads that you wait till it says a grade 3 or higher. When it's grade 3 and higher, you would like to go ahead and craft 10 beads to assure that you get the highest quality beads. So this has been Paradox, teaching you how to think when you should be crafting your beads. I hope you appreciate my videos and tips and tricks I have here to offer you. But if there's anything you feel is not clear enough, just make sure to use that comment section below, and I will make sure to cover it in an upcoming video. Anyhow, I hope you all are having a good day, and I will see you in the next one.